The final Season 6 mid-season pass is out now, and nobody is ready. The meta shattered. The patch notes written in secret dev code. You're heavy? Filing a ticket with HR, but don't panic. Orion skill gap Daniels, 4-time MVP and all-time earnings leader pre and post litigation, and is here to translate the madness. Here's what actually happened.
FAMAS decreased damage fall-off min range from 37.5 to 35 meters.
Irrelevant. Nobody worth their leaderboard spot was using the FAMAS at range anyway. The weapon was built by the French, so you need to play it as intended. Peek with a cocky attitude in close range, and cowardly run away once fire is returned. Then have your team bail you out, and proclaim yourself a winner that should get a share of the earnings.
Added the new health canister. Spreads a healing mist that triggers health regen.
Okay, I've read this one like 4 times, and I still don't get it. You throw it, and then people heal? Why? If your teammates are low, that's a them problem. What's next? A confidence canister, absolute filler item.
Reintroduced the stun gun as the nullifier. Nullified players can't attack or use items, but can still move.
I'm glad that Embark included this suggestion from my friends at NGMO. If you get nullified and don't use it to drop a sick emote, what are you even doing?
Increased the impact damage of medium carryables from 50 to 60. And large from 50 to 70.
This is a direct buff to interior design based combat. Plant pots are now stronger than half the weapons in the game, and if you use the cash box, you'll never have to reload.
Carryables can now be thrown through lattice windows.
About time. I've taken more self-inflicted pottery damage than a quarter-life crisis girls searching for a new creative hobby. Now I can yeet a plant pot through a window without it bouncing back and knocking me out like a Greek tragedy. Massive quality of life win.
For the 93R, increased damage fall-off ranges, decreased fall-off multiplier.
This is clearly a nerf, which makes it a buff. The decreased fall-off multiplier means you're doing less damage at long range, but that's irrelevant because the real value of the 93R is psychological. Like, it sounds scary. Enemies hear it and panic, and now they'll panic longer because your bullets go farther. Plus, burst weapons historically do more damage if you believe in yourself. So the stats here, paper numbers, emotionally it's a top tier weapon now.
Increase the size of the proximity sensor, making it easier to shoot.
Okay, cool, but why would you ever shoot it? In Pro League, we use it as cover. If you're not hiding behind enemy equipment, you'll never understand the game at the highest level. So this is a crazy buff for tactical players.
Winch Claw now puts victims in an uncontrolled state, affecting bullet dispersion.
Oh yeah, this is crazy nerf for the Winch Claw and high elo. You think I need accuracy when I'm being thrown around like Shedder Sanders draft stock? What I need is a non-zero chance any of my random panic bullets hit the target. And this is exactly what Embark has gifted us here.
Fixed sizes, aspect ratios on the finals branding textures.
Oh, thank God. I was losing sleep over the logo on the side of a Monaco dumpster being stretched beyond boundaries within reach.
Added health canister dispenser in practice range.
Right, because I definitely go to practice range to heal. Look, if I ever need a tutorial on standing still, emotionless in mist, I'll just attend a high school theater production of Phantom of the Opera.
Adjusted decor health to better match size and material.
In Ali, I've always argued that certain chairs should be harder to destroy when it's teak wood. Some respect for wood science. Obviously, mahogany should tank 380 minimum. Don't even get me started on the tensile integrity of reinforced Swedish ash. This patch is a W for hardwood enjoyers like myself. Embark previously embarrassed themselves by having no distinction between pine and oak under fire.
Tweaked billboard, highlight scoring.
Good start. Now take it further. Where are my billboards for top damage without reviving a single person, taunting while losing, or team chat abuse? Give credit where credit is due.
Fixed zipline bugs.
Wait, what? That was a bug? You're telling me I can't zipline across the map and faceplant into a concrete beam at 600 miles per hour anymore? That was my signature move. Stop nerfing innovation.
Fixed sword phantom strike.
Bro, there are way bigger issues than this. When do you guys fix phantom aim, phantom teammates, and June's phantom phone number she gave me?
For the minigun, no changes yet. Devs are still monitoring.
Cowards. The minigun is basically a museum exhibit. Big, dusty, impressive to tourists, but can't compete in this century. Look, we gotta stop treating it like it's a weapon. It's clearly a gadget. Want to hinder enemy callouts in a 15-meter radius around the cash box? Spin it up. Want to clutter your comms so nobody in your team steals your personal plug? Spin it up. Want to make sure your Engimo outfit receives attention from everyone even though you drop a donut? Spin it up. So if the devs really cared about balance, they'd reclassify the minigun under gadgets.
For the Cerberus, decreased pellet count from 12 to 11. Max damage from 120 to 110.
Everyone's gonna cry that this is a nerf. Technically, yes, but spiritually, this is a rework. By removing one pellet, they've distilled the Cerberus to its purest form, a thinking person's flamethrower.
Clubs now hold 100 contestants.
Nothing says tight-knit community like a club so big you don't recognize half the usernames. Can't wait to spend half my in-game time muting people I don't know.
More June and Scotty dialogue added to reflect team performance in TDM.
More Scotty and June lines, Joe. When are we getting the official Orion Daniels analyst package added to the game? Mic me up and bark. Insightful commentary like in this video should be echoing through every arena. Peace.